Hi everyone, welcome to my pantry. I'm Angie. Y'all probably know me by now. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to take, it's at the end of asparagus. Look, the little tops are getting hairs on them. I was very lucky to find these. They're 1.5 pound bundles. I got four bundles. I'm going to take this Zesty bread and butter pickles, and I'm going to make it up, and then I'm going to put some in here and some in there, and they're going to be crunchy, yummy. It's going to be delicious. And these will last in my fridge. I still have some pickles from last year in my fridge. Not very many, but pickles. So I'm thinking this asparagus is going to work out wonderful. So let's get this started. I'm not going to bore you with all the cleaning. I will do some in the bowl here. I've got just ice water with some vinegar in it because I'm going to cut these and then take off some of the fuzzy parts on the tops because they're not good. And while I'm doing that, to follow the instructions in here, all you need is 9.5 pounds, which we've got plenty of asparagus, 7 cups of sugar, which I got measured out, and 8 3/4 cups of vinegar. Then you put it all in your pan, you stir it up really well, get it to where the sugars are dissolved. Then I take it off the heat and let it simmer down a little. And then by the time I get everything packed, it'll be cool enough for me to pour it in. And you just stick it in the fridge. And within a week or less, you will have pickled Zesty bread and butter pickles, but it'll be asparagus inside. So, y'all know how to clean asparagus. They say, I'm going to quick show you something. I'm going to have to drop you down to do it. Okay. I'm going to save these rubber bands. I'm going to try to because I've got 4 plants out there of celery that I need the rubber bands for to wrap up so that they will stalk that I'm growing out in the yard. And mind you, these are all, well, they're getting towards the end. See the little buds? All right, that's all right. So, they say, oh, bend and break. That's pretty much a waste. So I'm just going to take that. Cut off just the tip. Stick it in my cold water, and that's it. Because these are being pickled, that's how I'm going to do it. That top looks fine. Otherwise, you take it and you bend it and see that doesn't have a bad spot. So that's how you would do that. Sometimes when you bend them, they'll break where you give pressure. So they're like broke way up here and you got all that left over. Don't throw those away. You can make asparagus soup out of it. Believe it or not, there's asparagus jam out there. I was going to make it this year, but I haven't. It might be on my to-do list next year, or if I get a good deal on white asparagus, I might do that. Hey, I got Jude. Somebody took my stem off. Oh, well, give me something to munch on. I still want them. It's really good to soak your veggies for at least 20 minutes in a vinegar water. It'll get any bugs off it, parasite, anything like that. This was picked from a farm, so I know it was taken care of good. Normally, you would take all this. That's the fast way. Chop it like that. Check your tops. Make sure there's no hairy grossness going on. And drop them. That's the fast way to do it. All right, I'm going to get this done, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I thought, oh, asparagus sounds yummy. So while this is sitting there waiting, I'm gonna wash them up and put it in my Tupperware steamer to use it. There's a fill line. Put your water in. There's steel in between the plastic, which makes it an awesome steamer. And then you take your asparagus. We'll make it fat. My daughter's here, so we're going to have some asparagus for lunch. I just break it up when I'm doing that. And then I'm going to fill it right up and stick it in the microwave. Some of these I don't want to break. If it fits in there, they fit in there. If they don't, then they got to be broke up. Just like that. Ooh, they are yummy. Though it's at the end of the season, that very tip, it's like a rock. I'm not caring for that. Hopefully with the cooking and the steaming on it, it's going to make a huge difference. You really got to watch them. I'm not going to use that. See how it's kind of rotty and wilty? I'm not going to throw that top in there either. Just get enough of them in there to make a nice meal size for us. Very healthy asparagus is. That one's wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. All right, maybe one more little handful. Why not, right? You know that's crunching? It's good, fresh cut asparagus. All right. Now I am going to add a little bit of seasoning salt and black pepper. And I think I'm only going to do it for 12 minutes in the microwave. Because last time I overdid it, it was soggy and disgusting. And I didn't like that. All right. Let's get her done. This is what it looks like. Pretty, pretty. Oh, that's what I got left out of the bottoms. I'm going to blanch those and then stick them in the freezer for when I want to make asparagus soup. Now, this lid also has that metal inside the plastic. Wonderful. All right, let's get her in here. Then I brought a whole flat of strawberries I got to do up. But this one's about asparagus. All right, I'm going to put it on for 8 minutes. Let's see how that does. I'll get back with you. Okay, so we've got this all put together. It smells wonderful in here. And the asparagus came out of the microwave. Let's see how that looks. When we open it up, you open it up away from you so the steam can escape. Let's see. Oh, look at how beautiful that looks. That's what we're having for dinner or for lunch. I'm just going to leave that set like that. My daughter's here. And here's the mix. Look how pretty that looks. Nice and soupy, syrupy. And it smells wonderful in here. Okay, I'm going to shut this off, let that cool down. I've got the asparagus almost stuck in that one jar. I've only got a little bit left. So I'm thinking I'm only going to get the one jar done, which is fine. So that's one jar I didn't have of pickled asparagus, refrigerator style. So that means it's going to be crunchy. Whenever you parboil your asparagus, that's cooking it, so it's going to be not crunchy. You know, like eating it raw type thing. And I'll just keep adding it and pushing it, tucking it down in there. I got just a couple more I could probably fit in there. And then the top will be where I could push them right down in there. And then I'll pour the syrup over it. Once it cools, make sure my rubber seal's set, click it, and refrigerate it. I'll show you when it's done. Be back. Oh, I stepped on the cord. Okay, it's setting up and I've got it good and packed. Isn't it pretty? I'm going to put it down here in the sink. Don't do as I say, don't do as I do as I say. I'm kind of cheating on how to do it. Use a ladle and go back and forth. Or, do like I'm going to do, it's easier, faster. Can you see me? Yeah. Pour it in. Oh, that vinegar's strong. Can you see it in the sink? You want it to fill right up over the top. Shake it around a little. We're going to cover. See how some of that asparagus ain't down? We're going to push it down. Looks like little mushrooms coming out. Go right up to the top. Push it down. Now the stuff that's left over, I'm going to put that in a canning jar and it'll be good up to 2 weeks in the refrigerator. Oh, I got to grab a butter knife. And then I'm going to de-bubble it the best I can. Just in the way. When you debubble, it also gives you more to put the juices in. The sauce, not the juice. Same thing. See how much it's gone down? Try not to break up your asparagus too much. I can still see some bubbles coming up. Sorry about that. Alright, let me pull this up and see if I can do it better. Now it's hot, but it's not like oh hot. I mean I could touch it, and that will actually steam the asparagus enough to where I won't have to worry about anything weird on it. Now I think it looks like I got pretty much the bubbles out, but see how that poked back up? Right there, I'm going to try to push them back down. Mustard seeds. Oh, and this is such a good, yummy pickling spice. I gotta add just a smidge more to the top. Now I'll get a little bit of vinegar on here because this is really sticky. We don't want that syrup blocking that top at all. So just like how you would your canning jars, see? You're going to try to get a nice seal. The seal, to seal that. And I do wipe the edges off just a little. Then I push it down and seal it. Now with the rest of the vinegar on there, I'm going to get the syrup off. That's all sticky on there. Try to make sure nothing's sticky before you put it in the fridge. Now I'm going to let this cool down completely to room temperature. And then I'll put it in the fridge and it will be fine up till a year. I've got some green tomatoes that I did up last fall with this brine. I'll show you how it looks real quick. Now, these were kept in the fridge downstairs, but I was just telling my daughter, like the top one I wouldn't use. Oh, this is the pickled one, the garlic. But see, I'm sure they're still good and edible. They smell like pickles, but I'm not going to use them just because I'm a chicken crap. But I think you can. I think it could be used. But it's now, about 2 months ago, it was still brilliant green and real pretty looking. So I'm saying that would have lasted, what, about 9 months? Almost a year. Almost a year. But I'm not going to use it. I'm just not. And that's just sitting in the fridge. I'm going to throw all that away later. So it can be done. That's with the garlic dill, not Mrs. Dash. What is that called? That, whatever I just showed you, what was in there? All right, everybody. Can you point that up to where they can see me? All right, thank you. Hey, everybody. Okay, well, that's how we made our zesty asparagus. It's very yummy. I want to thank everybody for watching. Big hugs from my pantry to yours. God bless. Take care.